situation, it'll be just like it is now, or even worse. I don't know if that answers you. I don't know of any book. No other question? Well, thank you for listening, and hopefully we'll do the next one on, if I'm allowed to do it, it'll be on America's Bandmaster, William Patrick Foster, who would have been 100 years old in September, who passed. Not only did Florida A&M University have a big celebration, but the state of Florida. He was recognized as America's Bandmaster, who grew up in the 400 block, 300 block on Troop, right across from Northeast Junior High School. It's an amazing, amazing story. We'd like to share that with you. So, if we're allowed to do the next one, that's who we'll be on. We'll talk about America's, we'll consider America's Bandmaster.
Well, I can guarantee you that we will be doing that next lecture series. Matter of fact, we'll be doing it as soon as you say you're available to do it. We happen to know people here at the library, and we with Civics want to thank you. You know how I feel about you. I've made it clear. This all started, and it goes to the fact that our culture is a culture of spoken word, and we've been disconnected from each other, and so therefore we've lost our history. And wonderful, Mr. Owens. I mean, really, you can't get a book. So we're just going to have to like squeeze him into a book, and that's the only way we're going to get it done. So let me be clear to you all. This is not a one-time event. This is not a two-time event. This is the 5th in a series that we started, and I want to tell you how we came here, because I want to thank Ms. Lacey for allowing this to work through. It has been a long time coming. And I did just like Mr. Owens said, somebody goes and they're saying, where is our history? And that's what happened. I started looking. I said, there are no pictures of black people, even in the 70s, down on 10th Street, and the culture that we had. And so I started looking. I called Wyandotte Library, the Wyandotte County Historical Society, and they were like, we don't have anything like that. And I'm like, okay, well, where would I find it? And, excuse me, and they said, well, you want to call the library. So I called the library, and the library said, no, we don't have anything like that. And I thought, that's not a good answer. So I called the library back. And they said, you need to talk to Ann Lacey in the Kansas City room. And I said, okay. And we had trouble hooking up for a minute there. But then I came. I stopped waiting for the phone to connect. And I came to the library, and I said, I am Janice Wynn, I'm looking for, and she said, I don't have it. It's so limited. Where would I love her, listen to this. This white woman asked me, where do I go to get it? I want it here, I want it in our space so we can share it. That is so sad, help me. And I said, I have the fella for you. And that is how this happened. And she said, you know, funds, whatever, we are with Civics. We are with the Riola Grant Center. We are a 501c3 in this community, built in to make it better. Not just for black people, but to include us. Most importantly, to include us and ensure that we have value and worth in our history that has been hidden and denied. So I thank you all for coming beyond imagination. I thank you, Mr. Owens.
I'd like to make just one other comment. The honor that I received for history makers, I don't take slightly to be in that type of company. But more important to see the things that are done in communities, and I've done that. Focus back on Miss Felicia, what's your last name?
Maiden name is Smith.
Smith. Maiden name is Smith.
Married name is Sophia.
Grew up in Tiffin, and Cleveland. Okay. Many of you may remember her father. But it's things like that. to have her to get up and talk about what it was like when the Sumner High School band went to Paris. How can have you ever heard the record that was made, Sumner in Paris? When she went to Paris with that group of young people, and the Kansas City, Kansas School Board said, we're not going to support you, you don't need to go.
Yep.
And this community rallied and raised $25,000. She was one of the top winners of the band in Paris. We need to let Felicia talk about this. You need to be talking to young people, not an old 86-year-old broken down man.
Well, Miss Felicia spoke at the, because we honored Mr. Brady last year.
Yeah.
And Miss Felicia spoke last year, because I love my old men. I do.
Well, let me say, history makers, they send you a 7-page questionnaire that you have to complete, as I stated. They also say we need to put out 20 of your favorite pictures, or the pictures that you treasure most. Well, I couldn't limit mine to 20, so I put a lot of them out. They also want to put out something about your history. What did you do? So I have my dining room, I have all this stuff laid out. Not only that, but some of the other stuff I have laid out. So I'm inviting, and my grandson who lives with me, who never really took an interest, and he's sitting along with my nephew Eric, Virginia's son, listened to the interview. And he said, you know, Papa, don't put that up. So I want to know. Oftentimes you visually see some things that makes a difference. So I'm inviting you while it's still out. I'm going to keep it up until probably the middle of December. The stuff is out. Give me a call. Come by and take a look. My children say you shouldn't do this. But I learned a long time ago that I'm not frightened. I will never be a frightened person. So I'm inviting you to come by, not just look at my stuff. I have history. I have books that you can take a look at. I don't loan no books out anymore, because I do have stuff. So give me a call. Let me know. Don't just knock on the door, because I can't hear anyway. Just knock on the door and come on by. Thank you again for listening. And thank you again. And thank you.
Yes, and.
And thank you, Ann.
Anyone who is here that needs to sign up for the Big Chicken Giveaway, I want to make sure that you go to Dr. Witt. He will get you signed up. Anyone who doesn't know what that is, we feed our community. You can't learn if you're hungry. As my mama said, if you're hungry, you can't learn. So we will be giving a 60-pound box of chicken, whole chickens, away to anyone who comes. We have a food pantry, and we do a lot of stuff. So we have a food pantry, and because we're limited on time, we told them they have to sign up if they come to this event. That is the only way to sign up, because you got to give something to get something every now and then. So sometimes. So we have those of you who are here. I know you're here, and I want you to make sure you sign up with Ron, because right now it's a 60-pound box of whole chickens, and you know that could turn into inclusive of a 15-pound box of bacon. You know how much I love you, right? I am so proud of you.